it's me again. Today's date is November 25th, 2022. It's Friday. Historically, this holiday was called Black Friday, as it's America's shopping day. I'm very tired because last night I had this thing born, this lamb, and its mother rejected it. So I have to keep it here, and it cries continuously. If it's not sleeping, it's crying, and it wants to eat, but it's already full, and it still feels the need, like it wants to eat. So it sounds just like a human baby would cry. So here's a little lamb. She's very tiny. She's about half the size she should be for a twin. So she's very tiny. And she's wearing a baby, newborn baby little outfit jumper here to help keep her warm. Babies this small can't really regulate their body temperature. So she has a radiant heat panel in her pen, some blankets, and I have her here because otherwise she just cries and she sounds like a human baby when she cries. Like I said, she wants to eat. And even though she's full, she still thinks she's hungry and she'll cry and cry and cry. That's lambs. That's newborn lambs for you. Let me preface this by saying that this is not financial advice. This is entertainment. Hence, I wear a costume and I bring baby lambs to my video. Are you not entertained? So MMTLP date. We had Prospectus Form 424B filed this morning on the SEC NextBridge Hydrocarbons Edgar page. I'll post that here. Within Prospectus Form 424B, we are given the finality approved FINRA dates, which indeed is a record date of December 12th with a distribution date when MMTLP stops trading on the 14th. Again, according to the filing, if you sell your shares after the 12th, you do not get NextBridge. You can't get money and a share in NextBridge. You can't double dip it. So if you sell, you will lose your NextBridge shares. If the price goes up, still past the 12th, you will have a choice to make. The next question is, of course, Bird Lady, when do shorts have to cover? When do they have to close out their positions? We have information coming in, and this indeed seems to be a per brokerage basis. Not all brokerages know what's going on yet because it's Friday, there's half a day trading today, holiday. We will not see corporate notices to custodial banks until Monday or Tuesday. So expect Wednesday for brokerages, Wednesday or Thursday of next week for them to really know what's going on. And that will give them fewer days. If shorts are smart and people who owe shares are smart, they'll cover now. So we're still in a lot of unknowns right now. But let me pull up what we do have. Paul T, who's Paulus Greatest on Twitter, said that he had called TD. He has a special account with TD. TD told him, says shorts must close their positions by the record date of Monday, December 12th, 2022. We have Questrade for Canadians saying that we have actually a couple sources from Questrade saying that they spoke with their broker and the shorts have to cover by December 12th at 2 p.m. Here's one from Trade Zero stating that the shorts have to close out their positions or else they will be liquidated. This is Trade Zero. What does that mean? That means the broker buys the shares of MMTLP at market value, and whatever that costs, they take it out of the person's account. That's what liquidated means. They'll sell whatever shares they can to help cover that cost. Other people say it's going to be the 14th. So we have any dates right now from 9 to 14th. It does seem to be an individual broker thing, a per broker thing. Tony from Market Moves has contacted Fidelity, and he will let us know what Fidelity says. He called Fidelity's customer service. Of course, if Fidelity's not up to date yet, most brokerages have no idea what's going on yet. As this was filed this morning, they're still waiting for corporate notices to come out from custodial banks. Hence, I think going forward into next week, you'll see more solid information. But right now, it seems to be panning out to be anywhere from the 9th to the 14th. So again, you might have a choice where you have to make you either hold until next bridge or you sell your shares. My plan of action is I'm not selling any shares of next bridge until it's within the 3-digit mark, and then it goes up in a logarithmic fashion from there. My highest sell order is within a 4-digit number. So I start in the 3 digits and I go into the 4 digits. That's me personally. I factor in, if a big oil company buys this, that one, holding shares in a big oil company. 2, the quarterly dividend you would get in a big oil company. 3, the opportunity cost and the tax difference. Factoring all that in, that's how I got to my amounts. Let's factor that in. That's me personally. You have other people, as I said last night, holding to minimum $500, which I'd be very happy about. I was very happy with Tony Market Move's video that he posted about his estimate for total short and synthetic shares outstanding. His estimate, of course, it's not an official number. It's not a finite number. It's just our two estimates. We did totally different methods, but as Tony says, all roads lead to Rome. And we both did 2 different approaches on this, and lo and behold, it came up within the same range. Like, we both hit my range, crossed his range, and we had a very good margin where our ranges were overlapping each other. So we came very close to one another, doing 2 different methods. That makes me excited when something like that happens. If you ask me when shorts have to cover, it's gonna be on a per brokerage basis. To word it properly, don't say when do shorts have to cover MMTLP. Say when would they have to close their positions by. Tony's post from Reddit to Fidelity would also be a very good script, as Tony words the questions very well to ask your brokerage. So if you're still unsure what questions to ask, please print out and use Tony's post here as a guideline for how to ask your questions to get the answers. Like I said, sometimes verbiage makes all the difference between getting answers and not. I think this is a very good guide if you want to call your brokers next week and see when the shorts on that particular broker would have to close their positions by. Hopefully next week is awesome. MMTLP closed at about 5% higher today. Today was only half a trading day, and a lot of people don't want to hold over the weekend. Some people can't trade. Next week, we'll see what happens. Of course, if there's a great run up early on, it depends when the corporate notices come out from the custodial banks. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I will see you soon. Goodbye.